Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks. What's up, YouTube? Platinum back with another video. Welcome back. So this is going to be phase 1 or video 1 or 1.5. I'm not exactly sure yet. It'll be in the title. But this is going to be of the Axial Jeep Gladiator or Jeep JT Gladiator build series. So as you saw in the first video, that was just an unboxing overview, and then also I did a first run video on stock settings, so stock wheels, tires, ESC motor, no weight added, and I have to say it did pretty good. I think the what it has going for it is the long wheelbase, because at the crawler course over at Nankin Hobby, again, we didn't do nothing too extreme, but it was just kind of walking over everything. Like it's so long that it just reaches over the holes that normally a shorter 12.3 or shorter wheelbase truck just kind of falls into. I thought that it was going to get hung up on the skid plate a little bit more, just for being so long, but it had no issues. I was very, very impressed. So that kind of changes my thought process as to like how we're going to upgrade it. I'm still going to do some upgrades to it, but box stock it's pretty good. The one thing I will say, the drag brake feature on it was not, it almost didn't have one. So I do have my my programmer here, my smart programmer from Spectrum. I'm gonna see if I can get into the ESC and do any, do some setting changes and see if I can work on that on the drag brake. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, so this video is going to be a quick one. Just want to kind of go over some of the things that I plan on doing, and then I'll also, continue in the series. We'll do videos as I'm doing different stuff in each one. So first off, we got some shock oil. This is 45 weight. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that or not. I might go to 40, but I'm going to go ahead and rebuild the shocks. I have read some places where, they leak a little bit, so I'm going to put some green slime in them, which is, for those that don't know, is this stuff here. So green slime, and you put that like on your O-rings and stuff, and it kind of seals it up a little bit for you, so you don't have to worry about any leaks. So I'm gonna go through and rebuild the shocks, put a little bit of heavier oil in it. Like right now, the back is, it's okay. It's just a little bit bouncy for me. I like mine to be a little bit slower to rebound. So that's that. We have wheel and tire upgrade. So we are going with a red curler wheel. These are not Vanquish. Nothing against Vanquish or Incision or any of those products. We do sell those at Nankin Hobby, but I got these from Amazon.com. I call them the Amazon specials. You can't beat the deal. I don't have any screws in it yet, but we're gonna go with those wheels. I think that's gonna look pretty sweet. For tires, we are going with the new J Concepts. These are the landmines in the green compound. So for those who are in the crawler world, they kind of look like Rock Beasts, but they are in between. I feel like they're in between the smaller Rock Beasts and the XLs. I didn't really want to go XLs just yet because I didn't want to have to trim the body or anything. I want to keep it looking kind of stock. So these tires are almost exactly the same size as the stock tires. So we're going to go with those tires. We also have some scale accessories that you can get from our friends over at Nankin. So these are made by ProStar. By Nankin Hobby. So we got oil can. We have a fire extinguisher. Gotta have your fire extinguisher when you're on the trail. We have a net, a roof net. I'll show you the roof right here in a second. And then we also have some sand rails. It's like a pack of everything. So we got some sand rails. It's got some roto packs in there. Some kayaks, but I'm probably not going to use. But got that. Also got like a little chain, just from Yeah Racing. It's just a just a chain. I don't know where I'm gonna put it at yet. Maybe on the bumper, maybe on the back. All right. And also, I know you guys are looking at all this Traxxas stuff. Like, what are you doing? This is an Axial. Well, I saw a video from a guy, and forgive me, I don't remember the name, but if I find it, I'll put it in the description. But for the rock lights, you know, because the Axial they have their own rock lights, and it's just a single light that kind of points down. But the Traxxas rock lights come with 2 light per wheel well. So on the video that I saw, he drilled out a couple holes on each wheel well, so he has now 2 holes. So a rock light facing that way and one's facing down that way. So we got the Traxxas rock light kit, 802X. I'm sorry, 8026X. So yeah, we got the Traxxas rock light kit, 8026X. So it's 2 lights per wheel well. You got to get the power supply. So we're going to get in there and see how we're going to wire it up. I got a little switch just so I can turn them on and off, you know, based on what I want to do. So that's that. That's why you got some Traxxas stuff. So I don't discriminate, you know. If it works, it works. And then finally, we got some wheel weights. I know there's an argument out there about unsprung weight versus sprung weight, and if you add in resistance to the wheel, that could slow, you know, whatever. I haven't had any issues with it. I do that on all my trail rigs. We put some wheel weights on it. So what you do is, and again, I'll do a video on how I do it, but this inner ring here, you line them up on there. So on the front, on we do pretty much a whole strip, and on the back I do like you know, like maybe 4 separate single weights on the back. But I'll show it to you when I do it, so you can kind of see how it goes. Oh, and so I also have a 3D printer, and I went on to My Mini Factory and Night Customs has a pretty much a I don't know how to best describe it, but it's you pay for a pack of a whole bunch of accessories for this truck. So far I've printed the snorkel for it. I've also printed a roof rack for the front, so that's gonna go. Well, let you see it first. So it's just a black roof rack. I mean, whatever color PLA you have, that's gonna go about right there. And we also have this here roof tint or overland tint. It's not really a tint; it's just how it looked when it's folded up. But I thought it looked pretty cool. I will say I'm gonna probably reprint this and do it with less infill because it is a little heavy. I mean, we're gonna run it just to see how much top weight it adds, but it's definitely gonna add some weight up top. But hopefully I can counter that with the weight in the bottom. So that just kind of sits back here like so. So yeah, that Knight's Customs pack is amazing. I'll put a link to in the description of where you can get it. But you can, if you have a 3D printer, you know, you can. It's got new fender flares. It's got new side rails. You got, like I said, you got this stuff that I printed. You got a couple different options for snorkel. So that's gonna go right there. I don't know if that'll stay, but you get the idea. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So and again, I'm not a pro 3D printer as far as like settings and stuff like that. So I just kind of use the stock settings of my printer. I have a Creality Ender 3. I just kind of use the basic stock settings in there, and they, you know, it came out pretty sweet. So as you can see, once that's on there, that's gonna be pretty cool looking. And then I'm gonna put all the accessories on the back there, and yeah, it will be sweet. So again, this is a quick video kind of going over the first phase of what I'm going to be doing to the truck, as far as the first few phases essentially, because I'm going to do a couple different videos. Like when I rebuild the shocks, I'm going to do a video on that. I'm going to do a video on building the wheels and how I put my wheel weights on, and I'll probably do a video on the rock lights and how I come up with doing that. So thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, so when I post new videos in this series, you get notified, and you can follow along. And like I said, the plan is the truck, it performed great stock, but I kind of want to make it look cool and take it to the extreme. So come along for the ride. All right, so thanks for tuning in. Stay safe. Peace.